that same day, 2 of them were walking to the village Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were deep in conversation, going over all these things that had happened. In the middle of their talk, Jesus came up and walked along with them, but they were not able to recognize him. He asked,
"What's this you're discussing as you walk along?"
They just stood there long-faced, like they had lost their best friend. Then one of them said,
"Are you the only one in Jerusalem who hasn't heard what's happened?"
He said.
"What has happened?"
They said,
"The things that happened to Jesus, the Nazarene. He was a man of God, a prophet, dynamic in work and word, blessed by both God and all the people. And our high priests and leaders betrayed him, got him sentenced to death, and crucified him. And we had our hopes up that he was the one about to deliver Israel. And it is now the 3rd day since it happened. But now some of our women have completely confused us. Early this morning, they were at the tomb and couldn't find his body. They came back with a story that they have seen a vision of angels who said he was alive. Some of our friends went off to the tomb to check and found it empty, just as the women said, but they didn't see Jesus."
Then he said to them,
"So thick-headed, so slow-hearted. Why can't you simply believe all that the prophet said? Don't you see that these things had to happen, that the Messiah had to suffer, and only then enter into his glory?"
Then he started at the beginning with the books of Moses and went on through all the prophets, pointing out everything in the scriptures that refer to him. They came to the edge of the village where they were headed. He acted as if he were going on, but they pressed him.
"Stay and have supper with us. It's nearly evening. The day's done."
So he went in with them, and here's what happened. He sat down at the table with them. Taking the bread, he blessed and broke and gave it to them. At that moment, open-eyed, wide-eyed, they recognized him, and then he disappeared. Back and forth they talked.
"Didn't we feel on fire as he talked with us on the road, as he opened up the scriptures for us?"